There's a new option within Atrieve where we can now track and record when you're going to be away from school for reasons for PD, stuff other than what would come off of your typical sick bank or personal days. So it's just an option for how we would enter that absence, since we are in fact absent from our typical role. What I'm going to do here is show you what it would look like in Atrieve if I was a teacher putting myself in with an absence for a PD session. So I'm going to come to time and attendance and I would enter my absence. And this is where my screens will change from yours because I'm in as the principal at the moment in order to do this. So this principal is setting up the absence for someone else at their current location. And I'm going to do this as an elementary teacher right now. So as a teacher, this would be the next screen that you choose right after you've said my info and enter absence. So the reason for my absence, again, I don't want to put in a sick day or a personal day. I'm going to choose curriculum workshop for either elementary or secondary. So in this case, if I'm an elementary teacher, I'm going to choose that. And the PD event that I'm going to is going to be tomorrow. So I'm going to put in the 7th. I'm going to say next. And in this case, I'm at a location for the day. It's going to be my full day. So I'm just going to leave that as is. I don't need to choose AM or PM in that case. I'll say next. And at this point, it's asking, do you require someone to replace you? Well, I do, because school's still running. I'm just absent for the day for this PD event. So I don't need to request anybody right now. I'm going to go ahead and say next. I can choose, let me blow things up here a bit for you, just so you can see a little bit better what's going on. Here we go. I can choose that I am a classroom teacher, and what am I going to teach today? Maybe I'm a primary teacher. And of course, I've still got the option up in the top corner to go ahead and add some documents for my supply teacher if I wanted to. But I'm going to go ahead and say next, and then zoom in on this page for you. So it's letting me know here's some of the details. And here's the important part. It's letting me know the reason should only be selected if this has been instructed by my supervisor, because this is an absence that will require approval. And I must provide a description of the workshop down in the comment box. I have that down below. I've just zoomed in enough you can't see it yet. And for my event, I'm going to find the exact event that I was advised to select and don't choose anything else because there could be other things on the list. So when I choose this right now, it's a very short list because we're just getting started with this, and I have a test event created. So I saw the event that I was looking for and I can choose it. But again, if that's not the event that you were told to pick, don't just pick anything that might be on the list. It's going to give me a description here of what's already in the system. So this is just a test event, of course, for this purpose. And my deadline was the 8th, and it's going to take place at the Muskoka Education Center. Now, as I come down, I have another box that I can choose from here. This is my dietary restrictions, so if there's anything that I needed to select here, I could. And then up above, it mentioned the comment box. It said provide a description of the workshop in the comment box. So that's the box right here. I can go ahead and type in exactly what the workshop is that I'm going to, and that's going to help the person who has to approve my absence when they see that comment to know what it is that I'm doing and why I'm going to be out of the building that day. I can come down further and choose next. And at that point, just like any other absence, it's going to give me this sort of summary page here of exactly what I've just chosen. So it lets me know the name of the actual event that I plan to go to and the fact that it's a curriculum workshop for the elementary panel. When I'm ready, I'm going to go ahead and submit that absence. And I'm done. This is my confirmation number, just like any other absence that I was submitted. And again, I can see all that same information all over again. I can print that, or I could go ahead and log another absence. So that's how easy it's going to be to go ahead and jump in there, use Atrieve to register for different PD sessions that you need to go to so that they get calculated correctly and they don't come off your sick bank or your vacation or your personal time. This does not register you for an event. That's a separate piece entirely. This is just dealing with the absence and the fact that you will be out of the building that day.